That works. That wasn't quite what I meant to do, but that'll work. Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna try this. This is what we're gonna do now. This is how time works for me. Actually, I'm kind of excited for this. I think this will be good. This will work out in a different way. So we're just gonna go for a bit. We're just gonna do some drawing at the end of every stream. And this is how my life works now. This is how my life works now. Be fine, probably. Or this will go awfully. I don't know. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. So welcome back, everyone. We're going to do some drawing. Thank you, Jackson, for joining. Have yourself a good night. Enjoy using words, using the worded text to be able to communicate. Yes, I read what I said. I know what I meant. Probably. Why are we using text to words? Exactly. Text to words is exactly what I would describe how I manage to talk to most people on a daily basis at this point. Welcome. We're getting back to drawing. A good boy. I really enjoyed drawing this. I'm really excited to start. I think we just go straight into it. I don't think there's much more I need to do here. I pretty much have the line work down. I think we can just go straight into starting my mats and then starting to texture. And thank you very much for helping me, because apparently I do not know how to pronounce this. The name of this dinosaur, at least I didn't. I'm going to give it a shot now. So criticize me if I do it right or wrong. Lorihanosaurus. Lorinosaurus. Lorihanosaurus. 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 It's hard. It's difficult to say. It's very, very, very challenging to say that. We started this last time. This is a really neat dinosaur that I learned about recently from Portugal. Really cool. Really cool. We're going to do... What color do I want to... What color do I want to use? This is the question I must decide. What's funny is, if we're doing this way, we might end up staying a little bit later, which is fine, because I do want to do at least... I always want to do at least 2 hours, if not, like, at least 2.5 hours, which means it'll be pretty late by the time we finish, which is fine with me. But, if that is the case, then I'm going to have to, adjust some stuff, which is kind of working out anyways. I've noticed essentially my morning, I will try to do some things in the morning, but maybe not as much as I used to, and save that for later in the day, especially for these days, because God knows I need it. What blue? Thinking blue dinosaur? Thinking ashy? Trying to think where it was found. It is from the late Jurassic Europe, which was an archipelago. It was an archipelago. It's so funny. Out of all the words that I never seem to remember, the word archipelago has stuck so concretely into my brain, probably because of dinosaur documentaries and the European archipelago that existed in the late Jurassic. It's probably the only reason why I know that word exists. I don't even know of any archipelagos that exist today. Because, I mean, I guess there's archipelagos on the East Coast. Japan isn't really an archipelago, is it? I guess it's Hawaii an archipelago? I don't actually know that. I'm not actually sure about that. Sure, don't start. You were so good for so long, don't start. Purple is interesting, but I feel like that don't feel right. I feel like I haven't done very much brown. Let's go with a little bit lighter. But I started this last week, and I'll definitely get it colored in. I don't think coloring in is going to take too long. Once it's colored in, I will start thinking. I'll start thinking on a pattern to start putting in. I mean, one of the things I learned is this base coloration I might need to do a little bit more like variation on. So like around here. I'll start using like a darker color. It. It. Oh no. No, my pressures are definitely working. They're just that big. Jesus. That's just what minimum pressure looks like for that size of input. That's not what I wanted at all. Consuming the Ross. So I've gotten a little bit of a better idea of how I want to do certain things and layer certain things. Honestly, I do want to try to do more backgrounds at some point. We might try some paleo backgrounds at some point. That would be fun. What's funny is I didn't really grow up with that much Mr. Ross, but I feel like when I was starting to get into more like trees and background stuff, I like saw the way that he was doing trees like in college. I was like, that's actually really good. I never thought to do that. Both Japan and Hawaii are archipelagos. Yeah. Pronunciation is better. Good. Okay. Have a good night, Comfy. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm glad you had a good time. Thank you. I'll be going probably for the rest of the night. It also means it's probably really early for you. Go sleep, you crazy, crazy person. Appreciate you. Always. I can't stop the 4 a.m. gang. They're not going to stop doing their thing. I can't make them not watch me at 4 a.m. It just stresses me out. See, if I streamed at 4 a.m., then it would be a normal time for everybody who watches me at 4 a.m. And then I would be the one who's suffering. Except for all the people who watch me now at a normal time would be watching me at 4 a.m. What if it's just like a sign? What if they're like, you, you were at 4 a.m., we'd be able to watch you more? Uh-huh. Damn it. Damn it. How am I supposed to cater to my user base? So many of my users watch at 4 a.m., except for the people who watch at 4 a.m. Damn it. I feel like I did really good with the line art on this one. Oh, I forgot to do my sketch. Oh, I forgot to do my warm-up sketch. You don't need to. I'm kind of warming up with the coloring. Why do you freak? He freaks out only when I seem to draw. He doesn't like when I draw. Why don't you like when I draw, buddy? Now you're like freaking out. Now you're losing your mind. What? What are you doing? I have no idea what his deal is. No clue. No clue whatsoever. I could also see if I can move this to another day. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I am 50-50. Way, we'll try this for now, and then when I'm like, this is sustainable, I'll do something different. And the biggest thing that I'm going to try to do better is that I'm going to try to keep drawing sometime. I just don't know what time. I have to switch it at the moment. Or I just get really fast at drawing, like I said I would. Or I just get really fast at the drawing, like I was going to. Idea? Yeah, I like that. I want it to, like, lighten out. I actually want the whole tail. See this color? Up. I think I want it to do like that. And this again is just to get the colors down. Sorry I haven't had an evening drawing in a while too. That's just how it goes. I had to switch things around a little bit. I'm also glad I was told about this dinosaur because if you're gonna get if you ever want to suggest me to draw a dinosaur, I will say that probably theropods are going to be the thing that I'm going to be the most familiar with and the most comfortable with, and the thing I'm going to know how to do the most are theropods. Theropods are absolutely going to be like a comfort pick for me. What? What, Silos? We're searching a wiki for something. Beautiful, titled Beautiful Flowers. Does it sound familiar? Oh. And did you get a bunch of beautiful flowers? I mean, it sounds like you got what you searched for. No judgment. It's just funny. I just mean, did you get a bunch of beautiful flowers that had nothing to do with Pal World? Oh, I need to color that a little bit. Yeah, I need to go back and color that. I see an error that I made. Oopsie. And again, I wasn't as zoomed in. I need to do that more. I haven't zoomed into my work enough. Rotate your canvas more. Flip your canvas more. Don't do it. Don't see painters picking up their entire canvases, do you? I mean, do you? God, I hope not. A pain. They probably do. You can do something like that. I like blocking in the colors quite a bit just because usually the only thing I have to really think about is what colors I'm going to use. I don't really have to think about much more than that. Nice. And it's just something that I've like kind of learned and developed is even if I do patterning later, it'll happen later. But really that's mainly just like differing lights. This is just getting the colors in. That's just the lighting changing a lot, is what I've found. Colors. Oh boy, he's freaking out again. Who knows what he's upset about? I don't. I couldn't even tell you. I will mess with that tail, I think, some. I mean, the big thing I want to do is to be able to, like, fade it. I'm going to fade it to that coloration. And I have ideas on how to do that. It's definitely going to fade more into it. Same with the legs. Dang tap. I don't know how it determines. Or I don't know why they set it to do two different layers. I find it interesting that the vector art is like separate from the pixel art. I don't know because I think is what it is doing is it's like doing a calculated layer, whereas the pixels is like literally trying to keep it a consistent resolution, while this is a weird scaled resolution thing. Oop, there we go. Um, there we go. Don't know what color I want to make the eyes yet. Ooh. Could do an orange. Could do an orange. What's funny is I don't know if they would have very like reptilian eyes. I feel like most dinosaurs, certainly at least most carnivores, I want to give more like a bird's eye. Most theropods I want to give like a bird's eye. You look up a secretary bird. I mean, secretary birds are on my list of if I want to think of a dinosaur, I think of a secretary bird. Because they're just kind of like dinosaurs. Have surprisingly dark eyes, actually. I'm gonna do that for now. You want a dinosaur with human eyes? Dinosaur with human eyes is just my band name. There we go. We'll figure it out. I kind of want to soften the eyes a little bit. I definitely want it. I definitely want them to be looking down, like glancing down, best as they can. Might have to change the position of those eyes. We'll see. Perfect. Just like that. I've nailed the eyes. I don't know where I learned to do all these tapers, like doing them. They look good and they feel good to do. We need a shirt, classic shirt. Don't know if I want it that burgundy though. I actually don't know if I have a shirt like this right now. I need to look for one. This is still I've gone through a couple of shirts like this, where it's like this kind of like red maroon. It's my favorite color to wear. And I don't have any right now. I have actually a green one that I really, really like, and a new blue one, and a salmon one that is okay. What's funny is the salmon one I don't think I dislike the color of. I just think it doesn't it's a little big. Even though it says it's small, it's a little big. It lies. It lies about what size it is. Yeah. I'm expecting that we'll just block in the colors and then maybe start some of the start a little bit of the texturing. Just a little bit. Funny is I just might be able to use this color for me. Yeah, this color is good for me. This is good me color. I'm gonna need to try. So here's what we're gonna do. An outline. Effectively this. Much as we can. I have to be willing to use my tools. What I mean by that is I have a tool that could save me time if I used it. What's funny is I feel like the only reason why I don't use it is I had experiences in which it did a very bad job at doing the thing I wanted to. There it goes, and it filled all the way. I remember a time where I would try to use the fill tool on plenty of things, and it just didn't do a good job. Just did a pretty bad job. Left like a bunch of artifacts and stuff. This program seems to be pretty good about it, though. If I'm just doing in mats, I just need to do the shape I want, right? We'll just do that all the way around. Color I want. And this is G. Yeah. That certainly is faster. Sometimes you just got to work a little bit less. Does save time. The paint bucket. Use the bucket to your advantage. And I'm specifically using it in a way that it is easier, I feel like. Because I'm not trying to do it based on the lines, I'm trying to do it based on a coloration. So all I need to color is the edge to make sure that it's in, and then I just have to fill the rest. Whoop. Done. Like that. See. Steady. Got to give the dinosaur a hug. I mean, I want a dinosaur. I want a dinosaur to. I would want a dinosaur to hug me. Get a pet bird. Well, I mean, I don't want a dinosaur to hug me that badly. I want a dinosaur to hug me once. Never have to worry about it again. Birds are a commitment. Birds are a lot of work. Birds are a lot. Take a lot of time. They can be very destructive. Have to be particularly careful with them. You will mess them up if you're not careful. Like it's just as bad for the parrot as it would be for you if you're not able to take good care of the parrot. Like parrots are a lot. Actually, yes, technically, all I have to do. That's already a color, right? So I just need to fill in where there isn't a color. Say, why is that not working? Just trying to go around the outside to make sure I get that thoroughly in. Then I should just be able to do this and that. It didn't work. I missed a hole. See, this is why I can't be trusted with that. I can't be trusted with that. As much as it was like, this should work, right? I don't know what I might have messed up. We're just going to do this the only way to make sure that you don't mess it up. And this is why I usually don't like the paint tool. Is like, try that, and then you have like a moment like that, and you're like, I don't even understand why it didn't work. That worked. Whatever. Because technically speaking, oh, wait, no, yeah, it's not going to work the way I want it to. Even if I do, yeah. I would have to make sure that it goes up to the edge of the coloration, and I don't know if it does. So yeah, that wouldn't work. You'll have to do it this way. You do still have to go along the lines, because even though there's technically color here, right? It's not perfect. You removed the line, it wouldn't meet up. And I would have to make sure that it met up every time, and that's not how I'm doing this. So it would not work. It would not work. Uh-huh. Also, what noise? What noise? Is there a noise? Is there a noise on your end? Is it a noise on my end? I need to know. If there's a noise on my end, I would really like to know. I do not know then I need to know what the noise was. What did it sound like? What was it? I mean, like, if it's a noise that's that disruptive, I would like to know. I would like to know. The Windows Device Connect noise. Okay, gotcha. Well, then it might be on yours. I did not hear that. I would have noticed it. That might be on Yawn, to which I feel for you. Windows Connect noise is like panic inducing. You're just like, what went wrong? What went wrong now, Windows? Oh, I'm sorry, Windows. What went wrong now? Doing mats that way is super easy, actually. Mats are done. Mats are done. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that more. That's just faster. It's just faster. Might try to do some patterning here. Yeah, just a little bit. Just want to be able to make. I need to be doing this on a different layer. Don't know if I want to do this specific kind of experiment. Make the head actually a little bit, yeah, a little bit darker than else. That? This is why I need to use that fill bucket more. It'll just get more consistently on that. Also not sure. Let's see, I'm gonna try a little bit of the texturing now. We're gonna do really big, right? Darker, bigger. Not that big. Not that big. Kind of thinking about that. I'm kind of thinking about that. Might not be time for that though. Why does it feel like my resolution? I think I have weirdly a small resolution. No, it's right. It's just weird that that's only up to 12. Try that, maybe? Not feeling it. This is why I'm learning you need to keep your layers separated out to try things like that. To be like, shot. If you like it, you do. If you don't, you don't. Like if you want to add something or try something different, always start on a different layer. Interesting. That might be closer to what I'm looking for. That. I like the way that that texture feels too with this. Kind of blend it out at the base. Like that. Hello, sir. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? He's here. I don't know what he wants, but he's here. Something like that. He just wanted my lap. He's just in my lap now. As he is wont to do, he does this. He's just like, I just want your lap. And I'm like, well, coulda, coulda. You got it now, buddy. Anytime. Anytime. He comes butt. What's happening? Not? It's not. What's not? No, that is. The hell? Why is this not making a line? Oh, it's probably the thickness. Thickness is. Yeah, that's what it was. Thickness was two not enough. Interesting. That also affects the density. Interesting. I didn't wood that much. Not in love with it. Not in love with it. I'm going to clear this. We're going to go to a standby. Let's try the graphite, actually. Funny is graphite. Very interesting medium. Specifically for, yeah. Specifically for science illustration, graphite actually is used quite a bit. Specifically for being able to create depth. It's very, very good for that. It is very good for specifically. The thing about graphite is you got to be careful with it. You actually can't use too much medium. I don't know if that's what I want. I'm being a little bit indecisive. I'm just kind of trying some things out. We're just kind of experimenting, seeing what what what'll stick and what doesn't. It's always worth trying some different things until you find something that you actually want to use. For me, I could never really go wrong with the hard round. I don't know why. Or the soft round. Very straightforward brush for me. This is why you have to delete. I mean, sometimes if you don't have, like me, you forget or don't have time to do a test thing, at least doing something like this where you're just kind of testing things. Like, that's stuck. That's usually what you want to be going for anyways. And I feel like I can't really focus on that because I still want to do more pattern work anyways. Try for that. One of the things that I've like kind of like picked up on that I really want to do better is like really focusing on utilizing colors to fill in space. If that makes sense. Utilizing them to make sure that I'm texturing properly, I guess. And then having other colors kind of like come in, but make sure that the color that I'm using is used and isn't just like smattered in there. As the man would say, I just have to make some decisions. You do. Sometimes you just have to make some decisions. You just have to decide on something. You can't sit and keep looking at whatever you're doing. You just gotta make a decision. Just gotta decide on where you're gonna put the dang anything. long as you make a decision, that's what matters. I do like this color that I've settled on, though. This looks quite good. Like his dark eyes. Oh, I know what I'll do. Always like to meet this kind of design. We'll do a false eye thing here. I always like me a weird false eye thing. It's fun. And really, I just want to pick up better on being able to like build on top of something I start. Like I think I have a bad habit of kind of hopping around and popping around too much. A little bit more symmetry with that. Ooh, yeah, I like the way that looks quite a bit actually. Like this weirdo. I like this weirdo. I like the eye. I also really do like the way that I settled on the eyes, which work on a little bit more. I need to get in there. Get in there and work on them eyes. Here's one thing we're gonna do. Kind of noticing this about the secretary bird. This a little bit better. Right, we do that. First things, a little bit of medium that way. Particularly like doing eyes because oftentimes eyes is just kind of like melding it together until it gets the exact look that you want. And it's a lot of fine work. It's a lot of fine work that I really enjoy doing. And do just a very, very little bit. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that, you have eyes. Bit of red here. Eh. Answer is I don't know how to feel about it. Answer is I don't know how to feel about it. Then we're gonna go dark again. When it comes to eyes, especially a lot of things about eyes of a carnivore and a predator is that it is very hard to actually tell. Their eyes are really, really dark to mask where they're looking. So it's a way to throw off prey. So prey might not know whether or not something is looking at it. Because even if a prey item sees a carnivore, they might be like, well, it's not looking at me, so it's probably fine. Oh yeah, like that. I like that kind of like around glow on it too. That looks really, really nice. And lightly, just want to press in some details like this. Help give just a little bit more kind of like skin flavor to things. Might be something I use more in some places. Hey, hi. Oi. What? What do you want? Bigger. Goal really is just trying to do a little bit better of a job of making sure that when I put something down, it's not scrubbing, it's just placing. Yeah, that looks good, actually. I really like how that. This to be the underneath, actually. I want to give it a little bit more pop. You need to do that for other colors too. So like this dark brown. I'm gonna go back through a little bit. Best. And I mean, this is something that I've just kind of picked up on earlier that I need to do more, is just be more deterministic, I guess, of when I put in a detail, like just be willing to put in the line and let the medium do the work for you. Like so much I feel like I struggle a lot actually with hello sir. Are you being a butt? He's just like stop. Stop what? He's just like stop. But no, I feel like letting the medium do most of the work is something that I want to get better at, that I need to get better at. And what I mean by letting the medium do the talking is that there's very much a certain level of expertise in which I'm not sculpting actually so much as I'm applying medium to make something happen. And what that requires is a lot less like that requires a lot less experimentate or a lot less like pushing back and forth. So space this. I want to think what I want to do. Back to this, right? I want to take this line, make this a little bit bigger. I want one of you zoom out. Nope, that's brush size. I don't know what can shoot. Ah shit. The switch monitors. I don't want that. Thought I had to zoom out. Maybe I don't have to zoom out. Be a real problem if I don't. A little surprised I don't. That's save. I mean, that's not a. Oh, here it is. Let's say I like. Not button. I could have sworn there was a zoom out button. Always do it this way. For some. Yep. We'll do this like that. We'll do that like that. Yeah, perfect. Yes, sir. What are you doing? And I think actually, funny to use another color, this color, go behind this. Do I like it? I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. This will be the hard part for me. This will be the difficult part for me. This is why I do things this way now, is I can more easily get rid of stuff like this if I'm just like, not feeling it. Remember, sometimes you have to be willing to, especially with things like, digital art and stuff, you've got to be willing to be like, you know what? That didn't work. It didn't work, so you tried something different. I want to be able to fade into that back area. It's gonna be the hardest part of this, I think. It's gonna be figuring out how to get that to happen. You know what? No, it doesn't work that way. Much as I want it to, it does not work that way. It does not work that way. It is through solid colors. Means this still needs a little bit like that. Maybe? I think I might want to. Look at that. I do like that more. I actually really like that more. Much better. Yeah, we're gonna do something more like this. And I just have to very discreetly fill these in. I don't know if discreet's the right term, but I need to fill these in very, very exactly the way I want. Much better. I do really like that more. And then, honestly, I think I want it to be a different color. I don't think I like it being beige like that. So, but I do want it to be a lighter color. Blue. Want there to be like this. Maybe? This is why you just gotta try things. This is why I try to set it up this way more. Is you gotta be able to set something up and try it. And this is kind of where I've gone with a lot more of my work anyways. With like things like patterning and stuff. Like I really like putting down a base first. I don't know why. A really solid base makes a big difference. Oh, you know what I should have done? No, that would be too much. I was like, oh, I should have used that yellow. No, I don't think I should have. So I don't know if the blue is working either. More like that. Just white? White. It might just be white. The reason why I'm apprehensive to use just white is because I feel like there isn't that much just actually just white nature in anything but gray. Still, but I guess I'm just gonna use just white. Except I think I'll just use just white. Yeah, that does look better. I like that better. My favorite color, just white. He has all the fancy names. I have just white. That's the white I use is just white. No, you're not supposed to see that. You're not supposed to see that. That's for. Oh, I can't write anything on it though. I have a cat in my lap. Fuck. Here, I can do this. Just white. Complaining that I'm moving too much again. Are you? He always complains that I move too much. He's just like, why are you moving? I do like that, actually. I like that quite a bit. How to decide if that brown is doing that there? I don't actually know if it is. I don't think it is. What if I fill this all with brown? Again? Always gotta start a new layer. Always gotta start a new. Yeah, it might be more like that, actually. Should also make a background real fast too. This color will be. I'll use that blue actually. Perfect. And this will let me know if I have any white in the background, but I don't, which is good. Or if I have any, or if I missed any spots, but I didn't. I colored everything, which is good. Ooh, missed a spot there. Mau Mau. Yes, I have Mau Mau in my lap. Mau Mau won't let me move. Mau Mau will not let me move. Do something. Like I said, we're just gonna try something. We're just gonna try something here. We're just gonna try something here. But like a reverse coral snake. Probably needs to go a little bit up. The banding probably needs to go up at least one or two more times on the tail, but I definitely want the tail to be predominantly that. Ooh, I do like that. Oh, I do really like that though. I think that looks really, really good. I'm gonna merge this down. I'm gonna hide it for now because it's distracting me. It's actually distracting me. This is why I think from now on I'm gonna focus on this layer first, and we're gonna get as much down as we can, and then just the last layer is just texture and blush and stuff like that. The patterning never looks good to me when I do it on the other layers. I don't know why. I want to put some of that white face is the question. Do I want to put some of that white on the face is the question. Actually, no. I think part of the reason why is because I've kind of developed and realized that a lot of things like blush and stuff, like skin is one consistent. Our bodies have variations in hue, but they're all based on like one coloration, regardless of what our bodies are. Well, no, that's not 100% true. We won't get into that, but that's a little bit more difficult. I need to figure that out. Say generally our bodies are about the same tone, tonally, usually. I don't know. That's tough. That's just a tough thing, I think. Think this color. Just have to really figure out thing with 100%. necessarily. I want to do something like that with it. Yeah, I definitely want to do something like that with it. Try this. We're gonna do something kind of extreme here in a second. Time to paint behind things. It's going little like that didn't work how I wanted to. Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong. So, I want to take this layer now. Go to here. It's going to right behind everything. About everything that I broke. Oh yeah, it's gonna do that. Apparently, there's a bug with the Helldivers right now that you can give you infinite stratagem cooldowns, and people have been using the 380 and crashing everything. Yeah. Damn it, people. I would imagine too. I would imagine it does. That sounds like it'd be intense. Also, I want to try this. Don't think I'm gonna keep it. We have this, right? And then if I go here, base, that's gonna be incredibly specific to race, actually. Yeah, because if I do that, beans. That's a tricky one. This is a tricky situation I put myself in a little bit. I think what it's going to come down to. Hello. Hello. As much as I want to put it behind, I think what I do is now over this one, over the layer, right? Then I go eraser. Like that. Get those back out. Didn't necessarily want to get rid of them. That leaves one space left to figure out how to fill it in. It does look cool. I could imagine it looks pretty intense, yeah. I'm gonna do all this work and then be like, I don't like it. Probably. Sometimes that's what happens. Do a bunch of work in something and then you go, it didn't work. That's okay. That's okay. Remember that. It's okay to be like, this did not work the way I wanted it to. That's how you know you got what you wanted. When you look at it and go, that's what I wanted. Now I need to trace out. Fine. I was wondering, I was like, something's not right. How does that look? Does that work? Does this work? I don't actually know if this works. I feel like it does. Maybe? I do like that. I think that looks good. I actually think. God damn it. I do think I want to change the leg color. The reason why is because it's the same color as me, so it's really weird. It looks wrong to me. Try the chicken. Let's try chicken leg color first. I like it with the really don't want it to be necessarily solid. So here it says, well, this might actually look better. This might actually look better. Hold on. So spot. Oh. You're so comfy. Comfy. So comfy. Love it. I think he's telling me that it's time for bed. This is this is something I've learned about my cat is my cat demands me to go to bed. And it's not always at bedtime. Like sometimes he just wants me to go lie in bed. Really weird. It's very odd sometimes. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. And then I'll probably this is actually one layer here, and then I just need to go in with a white. That. Like that. Easy. And that's a scale bar. That sure is a scale bar. That sure is a scale bar in a place that feels like it's a good place to have it. Cat is gonna cat. That is what cat do. Cat is going to cat. That is for sure. He also mellowed. He also mellowed out, which was nice. He was kind of a turd earlier. Good. And she's want to do that. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what you want, buddy, and he's like, I don't know what I want either, and I'm like, that doesn't help me. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it'll be harder to move things around if I want to, but I feel pretty good about it. Feel pretty good about it, so and I think that this is real fast. I would like to color this up. Try that. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot more. Then use this color. As this. Don't worry, I have a plan here. I have to go back through these lines. Actually, no. Before I do that, that goes last. Then I want to take. I don't know why that happens so often for me. Somehow I got it stuck on that. I don't even know how. So, try that maybe. Something like that, I think. I'm really trying to do a better job of really just getting a lot more patterning and a lot more like variation in my patterning. I mean, I do like it actually. Not bad. I just do one of these. Eh. Oh, jeez. I also want to get some white base. Just don't know where. Maybe around here, maybe. Be like that? Maybe something like that? I do like the way that looks, actually. A lateral line like if I do something like this. This will help draw the eye. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Fuck. Oh, you have to work on a layer. You have a layer that you don't touch anymore. You always need a layer that you don't touch anymore because I was like, if I wanted to do anything else with that, I could no longer do anything with it because I was on the wrong layer. But gave me some of the things I needed. Do I do the white or white? No, I don't think I do. It's always a tough decision for me with that. I would rather, yeah. Keep the eyes a little bit more isolated, a little bit. That, right? Connect it in that way. Kind of like that. Ooh, I do like it. Ooh, I actually like that quite a bit. Yeah, that looks good. There's a lot of camouflage is about breaking up the lines to be able to make it harder to discern what the hell is going on. That. Do I want it to hardline it is the question. I don't know. Say. But I definitely like how those lines are coming. And I like how the lines on the tail look. I definitely like that a lot. That's what I have to do. I need to now take that, and I need to take this darker color. Into there. Into there. Now we're just gonna make this line definitely here. I definitely feel like that line is there. Just out of curiosity, this might end up not even be. I don't know if I'll use that. We'll see. It's changed. The plan has changed. Plan has changed enough that I don't know if I'll use that. Now here's the question: do I do this? Do I do this? Back already? Screaming at me? Oh, it's already 10 till 5 hours. To which I think I'll go ahead and probably get close to calling it there. What time is it? Is also a little past 11. Yeah, it's late. Hey, stop that! Don't do. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do two. See, maybe I'll find a second day to do a drawing. But really, I mean, this is probably where I need to call it. And we're just gonna get no matter what, no matter how much time I take, no matter how much time I allow myself to draw, it's progress on whatever I'm working on. It's being able to make forward momentum on anything that I am currently doing. And I mean, like, I feel like this is pretty good. I feel like this is pretty good. Uh, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do with this much so far. This is what I'm working with right now. This is where I'll leave off. I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going with it. Like I really like the coloration and the patterning on it. It looks really really nice. And then yeah, I'm just gonna have to switch some stuff up. I'm in for looks like Wednesdays. I'm in for kind of a later shift. Wednesdays are going to be interesting. Wednesdays are going to be duly interesting because I feel like it's going to strain Jackson in a very specific way, and it's going to strain me in a very opposite, same specific way, where we're both going to be doing tough things to our bodies, and that's okay. Fuck, I gotta try it. I gotta try it. I want to try to try things to try to make things work, and that's what matters. That's what matters. And I'm still glad that everybody could come and hang out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed drawing. I hope you enjoyed drawing. Drawing came out good. I'm glad I was able to work on this, and I'm glad that I was able to stream with Jackson. So moving forward, we'll just have to figure that out. I'm gonna figure out more with that tail. I feel like the tail probably doesn't end in white like that. We'll see. I'm gonna do more with it. I'm gonna do more with it. I'm gonna do more with everything. I'll figure it out. But either way, I think I should call it here. He's going freak out. That reaction, sir. What was that reaction, sir? What? What? He's getting antsy. He wants me to go the fuck to sleep. So, we're going to start wrapping it up here. Thank you for joining, everybody. I'm going to do one more thing before we go, and then I'll share, and then we'll go ahead and raid out. Here, I'm just reading this real fast, so that way, yeah, you can see that better, a little bit better. I'm going to open up Bing Create, which is image generator, and then we're going to make an image, and I'll share that image before we raid out. If you want to participate, you can. All you got to do is type in chat. Whatever chat says, I'll use as a reference. I'll get us started with basket with encountering my arch nemesis. Basket hand. I'll give you guys a little bit. See spaghetti. I see the spaghetti. Encountering my arch nemesis. Basket hands. Fighting me. MCCanary. For the big spaghetti. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do it. Don't do it. Good boy. He tried for it. No. For the big spaghetti as the dinosaur Uri gives them a big hug from behind. We let it cook, and we let it cook. Nope. Nope. All right, that gave me something. So no, 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 no. Go on. You really tried to jump there, even when I was blocking you. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Stream off if you do that. Not allowed up there. I'm sorry. Now he wants to get inside of my desk. I don't know why he does that sometimes. So, stick around to the very end. I also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. Thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or a Discord. We post when we go live on any one or there's a link to all my socials and everything that we post live on the Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those channels, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally you can hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there. Everyone who follows. Post when we go live. You guys are a wonderful audience. We appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share that on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, you got to let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out. It's just super rad that you guys are willing to do that. And I'm just glad we're doing things you guys want to talk about. So go tell people about the stream. Go tell your friends about the stream. I won't. And huge thank you to all of our supporters of Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects. The stream would not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here. Check that in. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. And once again, thank you. And thank you to mods who are doing a wonderful job holding back their rudder and pretending to becoming famous. And thank you, Jackson, for playing Xanadu with me. And everybody for sticking around and hanging out, watching me draw dinosaurs. Hope you had a good time. Alright, I'll get you through housekeeping and get you on your way. Check out the rest of our friends in Gabo. Goblin Entertainment. That link tree has links to everyone's channels and everything that they've done and they've been up to, and the rest of my stuff here, which is everything that I post to, so you should go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. And stick around. Go say hi to... Let's go say hi to Siren. Let's go say hi to Siren. Say hi to Siren. They're talking about wrestling with friends. They're good. They're good folk. Appreciate them. They're in a group of friends. They're in a group of other streamers that I've met that seem to be really rad. So we should all say hi to him. All say hi to them. Otherwise, have yourselves a good evening. Take it easy. And remember, I guess don't get sucked into another world. You might get taken to... That's not what... Might get sent to Japan. Really didn't know. It really likes to go wild with the spaghetti. I feel like if you ever add spaghetti to these prompts, Bing just goes crazy with the spaghetti. It loves the word spaghetti. It loves the word spaghetti. I love this interpretation of basket hands. I love this interpretation of basket hands as the boy who just can do baskets. That's amazing. I mean, I don't like what he's doing to his leg. It's not good. I gotta go. Die.